This is a really special concert every year that we put together, and we just enjoy playing together. And last night, Joe and I saw a movie of Andre Rieu. You know him, he's a very famous violinist who puts together amazing concerts around the world. And one of the things that he said that we just loved, and we looked at each other like, was if everybody in the world made music together, the world would be getting along better. So we all love to do this, and we have some really nice music for you for the evening. Hey, everybody got a program? Did anybody need a program? Okay, so we all got Santa hats and programs. This, as I was saying earlier to some of you, this concert has more cancellations than any concert I've ever done because of the snow last Tuesday. It forced another band concert to tonight, and the snow yesterday forced another band concert to tonight. So we actually have a couple people that are going to be playing as the solo person with their group, and then my adults are going to adjust and play their parts with them so they get to play their pieces. So you'll hear that when we get to the Rondo and the Allegro and the dance with the Mirlitons. We're leaving the 7th grader in charge though. So all the adults are going to follow Theo on theirs, and it'll work out just fine, but it's just interesting the way things happen this year, and we had a few people out sick, so I'm just, keep them in our hearts because we know it's not fun to be sick this time of the year. It's not at all. So we will start with our simple gifts, and this is we call it the adult flute choir now, but we're going to have some of our young kids join it next semester, so it's going to be of all ages next semester, and we're going to have a good time with that. So we'll start with simple gifts, and Joe, are you ready with your cameras are all done? Okay. super nice guy that lives in New Jersey, and he's been working with flute music for decades. He's just a wonderful person, and I think his arrangements are so beautiful because he's a flutist himself. So he knows where the bass flute sounds good. He knows where the alto flute sounds good. And we do have those flutes tonight. So if you want to know who's playing what, you need a stand. There's an extra here.
We can do this.
You sure? Okay. So Kathy is playing a flute that looks like plumbing, and this is the bass flute. It plays a whole octave lower than the C flute. And Sarah is playing the alto flute. So you'll notice it looks like our regular C flute, but when you put them together, Crystal, can you hold your flute up next to it? Yes. It's a little bit bigger. You do see that, and the tube is this big instead of like this big. So it gives a lower, deeper sound. And everybody else is playing a C flute, and the music that we're playing usually has 8 different parts. The cockle bell you'll hear tonight has, I think, 10. But it's really nice because when you're not used to, when you're playing the flute, we almost always have the melody. And the reason a flute choir is so much fun is because everybody gets to switch around on different parts, and you get to do the harmony sometimes, which is a wonderful thing. So we really enjoy having all the different flutes and hearing all the different harmonies and playing all the different harmonies together.
It's a little difficult for the piano players because they're playing on a strange instrument. It's not the one at their house, it's not the one at my house, and they had to just adjust, but he did that. Very fun. All right. Who is next? Oh, we have a mother-daughter duo next. And this makes me so happy because Meghan was my student years ago, and now Olesia is. So she's my grand student. Meghan played at my wedding, and I played at her wedding. So we have all these nice things that we've done together, and we're continuing. And I worked with her mom for years at hospice, and this is such a lovely day. Just started the flute this summer, and she was very excited to play a song that she knew. But when you get to that point in music, when you're playing a song that everybody knows and recognizes, it's an exciting moment, isn't it? That's what it's about. That's really cool. All right, now we will have the carol of the bells. Are you ready, ma'am? Yes. composer because this composer was a flute player, and everything that he writes for the flute just works out really nicely. So we really like Quantz. Okay, ready?
my page 2 and page 3 were reversed. And I prefer to know, like, that's not it. I listened to Theo, and I got right back to it.
It's on it, yes. And, you know, I tell my students that it's not that professionals don't make mistakes. It's just that they are very calm with them, and they need to do what they need to do to get back on. So if you didn't even notice that happened, it's because their mom is just used to making sure everything is going along okay, and this is what we do. It happens in performances with every level of player, and that's okay. We just learn to kind of keep ourselves calm and say, ooh, look at what's happening, and fix it as soon as we can. Somebody send me one.